So today we have Jason Voorhees taking on the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. Just two brutal monsters going head to head. Who wins? Let's find out. So, starting off with the Creeper. This thing is a mythical, ancient, immortal creature dating all the way back to the time of the Aztecs. He awakes every 23 years on March 23rd, first day of spring, and goes on a killing spree that lasts 23 days, and he eats parts of people he kills. He's supernaturally strong. He's casually ripped people apart, crushed skulls, and easily bend and rip metal. He's flipped over cars, lifted and through a large gas tank, shook an entire bus full of people while laying on the roof of it, and then flipped that bus over with a harpoon. Freakishly strong. But we all know Jason Voorhees. He spent years brutally ripping people apart and crushing them with his bare hands and with weapons. He can easily lift hay bales weighing hundreds of pounds, flip over cars, and lift a boiler off of himself which weighed over 10 tons. He effortlessly busted through locked doors and walls and sliced two people in half and a tree, all with the same swing with his machete. He's also clearly stronger than Freddy Krueger, overpowering him and sending him flying dozens of feet. Even a reinforced steel door and bulletproof glass couldn't stop him. He's crushed skulls, ripped limbs off, punched heads off, punched through chests, sliced people in half horizontally and vertically, ripped people's heads off, or snapped their necks 180 degrees with his bare hand, and he's gutted people all with ease. Jason has a ton more feats than the Creeper, but they've done similar things, so I'm going to say they're fairly even. Durability. Jason Voorhees is truly unkillable. He's been riddled with bullets, stabbed in the head with an axe, stabbed through the eyes by Freddy Krueger's claw glove, electrocuted, set on fire, hit by speeding cars, beaten with a hammer, submerged in toxic waste, being stabbed in the neck several times, being hanged, submerged in a river for at least a year, a beating from Freddy Krueger in his dream world, two separate house-busting explosions, being cryogenically frozen for hundreds of years, and every known execution method known to the US government. You see, Jason's body is just an extension of his will. This means he won't die unless he allows it. This means he'll always regenerate as long as he wills it so, which means he truly is an undead and unkillable. But the Creeper has been stabbed all throughout its body, including his eye and head. He's been ran over by a car 4 times. He's been shot with 3 harpoons. Bullets don't usually do anything to him. He's been stabbed repeatedly in the heart with a spear. He's been hit with a speeding semi-truck. And he's withstood a massive explosion. He also regenerates quickly as he regrew his limbs and even his entire skull before too. Sorry, I kind of just had like a mini stroke there. It's all good. Don't worry about it. He also has multiple hearts, and it's believed that is why he's so durable and can recover from fatal injuries quickly. It's also said that he's an unkillable demon and will only be forced back into hibernation after his 23-day killing and eating spree is done. They're both quite unkillable. Now, speed is weird, especially for Jason. Like, he's this bulky, slow dude, but he always seems to catch up to his victim who's running despite him just walking. Granted, they usually trip over nothing, but still, you know. And then there's the fact that he's disappeared and reappeared somewhere else in a blink of an eye, despite not having any teleportation abilities to note. He's also swam from Crystal Lake to New York in just 12 to 24 hours, which means he was swimming at least 41 and possibly up to 110 miles per hour. But the Creeper has avoided a shotgun round and can fly over 100 miles per hour. Like I said, speed is a weird one for this fight. Both are incredibly superhumanly strong and quite unkillable, so neither of them So neither of them are like skilled fighters or anything, obviously, but both are brutal killers. Jason has shown great intelligence throughout his films, like playing possum, disabling phone lines, disabling cars, radio antennas, and cutting the power to houses. He can also lay traps and can recognize a trap before walking into it. He's also great at stalking and stealth. He's used several weapons over the decades like spears, pitchforks, axes, throwing knives, chainsaws, and of course, his iconic machete. But he can really use anything in his environment to brutally kill. He's also shown great accuracy when throwing weapons, and in across 12 movies, he's brutally killed 170 people, which is a lot. But the Creeper was an immortal being who lived throughout countless centuries, as he was performing and orchestrating rituals during the time of the Aztecs and was even worshipped by them. He's caused several atrocities in his life, like causing the disappearance of the people on the Roanoke colony and wiping out entire civilizations. He's also very intelligent, seeing that he knows how to drive his truck and how to modify and upgrade it with a better engine, bulletproof tires, explosive mines and other traps, and with a harpoon gun. He's used axes, shurikens, knives, and spears before. His wings have been used to decapitate people. He's killed a bunch of birds just by yelling loudly. He has far superior senses and can crawl on walls and ceilings too. He even has some telekinetic abilities, but we rarely see him use it. He's killed and consumed thousands of lives during his life. So, who wins? Well, neither of them will die. They're both truly immortal and will regenerate from any and all damage, and they've just proven to be quite unkillable. Strength is really close as they've done similar things. As I said earlier, speed is weird, but the Creeper can definitely travel faster due to his flight. So for this fight, let's say Jason Voorhees has his machete, right, while the Creeper has his battle axe that he likes to carry. They can also use anything they find. So neither of them have been challenged like this before in their entire killing spree lives. They've only usually dealt with people. Jason did fight Freddy Krueger, but Freddy Krueger isn't the physical threat that the Creeper is. The Creeper can fly too, and has been killing and devouring people for thousands of years, while Jason Voorhees has only been at it for like 6-ish decades. This fight is really hard because neither will die nor tire. You can really side with either of them, and it would be justified. But I think I have to side with the Creeper on this one, surprisingly. The fact that he's wiped out entire civilizations, even accidentally doing that, and colonies is why. Jason Voorhees has only really killed like half a dozen to a dozen people at a time, like per movie. And it might not be the best reason, but it's the only real difference between them that I could really, when it comes to like the destruction that they've caused. They'll probably fight for the entirety of the 23 days that the Creeper is awake, but I have to give it to the Creeper. His flight, he has claws, his battle axe is better than the machete as a weapon. I don't know how he would beat Jason. It does take a while for Jason to regenerate from like severe injuries like decapitation and stuff like that. So maybe that's what it is. But I do have to side with the Creeper when taking this win. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you thought and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I truly do appreciate it. Please go follow my Instagram account, dmanversus.videos. And all that great stuff. I'll catch y'all in the next one. And I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.